Hello tonight. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays from the RockWire. I'm your host, CJ. Merry Christmas, Brad. How are you tonight from the city by the bay?
I'm you know what? I just want to eat some of those fruit bread things they call it that nobody else eats. It's like a brick. What is that called again?
It's what they called you in school, fruitcake.
Yep.
Cake's not that bad.
I've never ate it.
Merry Christmas, Derek. How are you from the Badlands?
Well, I'm doing quite well, thank you. We decided to get up from my easy chair and to come join you.
Did you frost your hair tonight, or is it just like snowing out? And
I think it's glimmering off his lighting.
You know, it's soul glow.
Coming to America.
Derek, what's the best song 2021 for you?
Well, I'm a little partial, there's so many good songs, really, and we've discussed many of them. And sure, I say something and you say, well, what about this one? Well, of course, there's many great songs. I had to hearken back to my past and pick Cannonball by LA Guns. Due to the fact that the nostalgia factor played a big part of it, I thought, as far as you look at the whole of LA Guns and how they started, and man, it progressed, and the way they are now, it's taking back from back in the old days, what I used to love so much about them, and the song just didn't disappoint, and I listened to it over and over again. I love that album. I love the song. You love the song.
Well, that was their pirate song, and I love pirates, and I love LA Guns, so it was a big hit for me.
Yeah.
Brad, what's your favorite song of 2021?
Well, I was torn because the band I'm going to pick, I said they had the best song of the year when it first came out. And then the song I think you're going to pick, it challenged it for most of the year for me. But I'm going to say State of Mind, Two Middle Fingers. I just love that throat punch vibe.
And man, of course, it was a big year for State of Mind. They did really well with the God's Country cover. They did really well with the Garth Brooks, the Thunder Rolls cover. But their original, the Two Middle Fingers, you called it early. You said it was going to be the best song of the year. And it still is. You still never found a song that was better.
The song you're going to bring, though, is close.
Rockstar J, God bless you.
Yes. A Michigan man.
Now, my song, I almost forgot about this song. I almost forgot about it. But this was, for me, the hardest rocking, the best song of the year. And there's 9 points, Ruthless.
I'm about to explode.
I want to explode. God, that's just a great song. And 9 points back.
It's a very good song.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite one of the year. Let's move on to the album. Now, there were lots of albums, and my album pick is Iron Maiden, Senjutsu. And it's not the best Iron Maiden, but it's still the best album 2021. Derek, what was the best album for you?
Well, I gotta stay true to what I said before, and the diversity, the different stylings of Wage War, Manic, that album just blew me away. I thought top to bottom, changing up. It did not disappoint, and I can listen to it over and over again. And over and over. I like to say that sometimes because, dang it, I listen to it over and over again.
Brad.
Well, I would agree with Derek if Wage War didn't come out so late in the year. But the album that I enjoyed the most because it came out earlier and I listened to it so much, and I gotta admit, I got down to my roots and my interlove of music. I gotta say it was the band Wet, W.E.T. Retransmission. To me, that was the album that felt the best to me over the year.
Oh, I like that album a lot too, from Sunset Sweden. The Wet album was cool. What other albums did you think about when you thought about the best one? I thought a lot of the Dirty Honey album, and I really liked the Corey Taylor album too. Derek?
I like. Well,
oh. No, I mean, I don't want to give it away. There's lots of good albums. I like the Iron Maiden album too. I mean, I have, you talk about best song, I like the LA Guns album. There's lots of different albums I liked. I liked, like I said, Iron Maiden. Wet. I mean, it didn't resonate with me as much, but there's lots of good albums out there. And I just named a couple of them, but I have a few others, but I want to save it. So.
Oh, Brad, what were your other considerations?
Well, I mean, Dust Coda was in there. I mean, we found that, or we actually reviewed that later. I really like that one. Hardline's got a good one. A lot of European bands I really liked, and Diamante is actually pretty darn good too.
So, Brad, what was the new artist that kind of blew you away? Someone that's either brand new or unestablished.
Well,
that has hit the scene that really caught your eye.
I'm gonna be a salt because I wanted to go with Breaking Love. I wanted to go with Dust Coda, Diamante. Hardline was one for me. Derek brought a band called Some Psycho. I think it's a chick band that was really good. Temple Balls, I really liked. Mason Hill, but the one I hate to say it, and I don't hate to say it, but Wolfgang, WVH, to me was the band that really struck me this year.
And he had one Rock and Roll Airplay #1, I believe.
Four solid songs he released this year.
Derek, who is the new artist that caught your eye in 2021?
It's hard sometimes because a lot of these bands, it's like, okay, what band just started in 2021? I mean, that's tough to find. A lot of these bands that kind of come to the forefront and you realize how good they are and nobody's really heard of them, but they've been hitting the clubs for the past 5 years. So to me, it's kind of relative of best new band. I guess best new artist is kind of best new to us, almost. It's kind of tough to do that, but I did do it. I did find the band that has just been around this year. So the LA Maybe. Now, Sucker Punch, that song is just amazing. The other songs on there, it's very bluesy. They got kind of different sounding songs, very groove oriented.
Derek, that is an excellent pick. The LA Maybe's great band. And I just got to go with my favorite. And this is really just based on one song that I absolutely loved. The Kenny Hoopla, Hollywood Sucks. Would you please move your Prius? You're not fucking Jesus. He hates LA. God, I love that song. I love the Kenny Hoopla song. Some of his other stuff.
So who brought that song, by the way?
That was me. That was me. Of course, that's Travis Barker on drums again. So, of course, Travis finds a way to make the list. When you collaborate that much, you got to slip in there.
Hey,
He's got like 17 artists that he's just released YouTube videos with. It's crazy.
I'm gonna mention one more thing, and this is a band that CJ brought to us. They don't have an album, but you got to give a nod to Vella La Vella.
Vella La Vella. Oh,
The two
oh
piece,
God, my boys.
those guys are incredible.
They are
For two
fantastic.
songs?
Brad has an elf underneath his desk, I think.